exterminate white people. Hmm. Um, Hold on before I get started here. All right. First of all, exterminating white people. The title of the video was How are we going to exterminate people, white people, off the face of the planet? Let me just say this first of all. That ain't gonna happen. That's not gonna happen. How do I know it's not gonna happen? I'll tell you how I know. Look at history. 1958, Martin Luther King was assassinated. Now, that was a messed up day. Black people thought by rioting in the streets and destroying businesses and homes and whatnot, they thought by doing that, they were going to exterminate white people. It never happened. 1965, the Watts riots of 1965. Once again, they looted, they destroyed property, they overthrew police. But once again, they failed to overthrow the white man. Now, first of all, this guy is obviously paranoid. You know, he's bringing up all this propaganda that white people are trying to kill the black race and whatnot and blah, blah, blah. And, you know, black people are in economic slavery. If black people really are in an economic slave system, how is it we have black doctors, black teachers, black lawyers, black police officers? I mean, come on, man. Economic slavery? I don't think so. Um, like I said, this guy's obviously got something wrong with his head. I mean, he's bringing up all this propaganda and speculation and about, oh, white people want to kill us, and oh, we're in economic slavery, and you know, we need to exterminate white people off the planet. And like I said before, that's not gonna happen, because if people really do follow this, and I'm pretty sure they have, they're just following blindly. I mean, come on, that is like the most stupidest, most racist thing I've ever heard a black person say. Exterminate white people. I mean, come on, man. All right. The way I see it, black people need to accept the fact that there are white people on the planet, and not to put white people on a pedestal, but if you kill off all white people, how is it black people are going to be able to further um to just further evolve into this great race? I'm not down talking black people. I mean, black people have done so much for this country. Black people have done so much for this country. They have made so many contributions to the United States. And you know, you can't overlook that. But come on. You just got to accept the fact that racism happened, segregation happened, and you basically beat the system. So why are you still complaining? Why are you still complaining? I mean, come on, man. Slavery ended over 200 years ago. How long does it take for one race to get their act together? You know? It's 2007. I cannot believe we are still tripping over skin color and racial ethnicity. I mean, come on, man. We've made so much progress in this country, for us to be still tripping off a race and skin color. There's no need for that. But white people, you ain't off the hook. I can understand. I can understand where this man is coming from. In a way, I can understand. Cause look at the contributions that white people have made in this country. First of all, you know, we celebrate this guy Christopher Columbus for discovering America. Oh, thank you, Christopher Columbus, for discovering this great land and this great nation. Forgetting the fact that Christopher Columbus stole this land from the Indians. He came over here and basically took over. He took over everything. He killed off a whole group of people, sold some of them as slaves, you know, and black people, you know. He didn't ask to come here. And I say we because I'm half black. But, we didn't ask to come here. You know, you came over. You, once again, took over a nation and, you kidnapped black people. You brought them back to this country. You sold them as slaves. So I don't blame the black people for being pissed off. Once again, white people, you need to accept the fact that black people exist. I cannot believe groups like the Nazis and the KKK still exist. I mean, it doesn't even make me mad anymore. It's actually kind of funny to me, because they're lost causes. The KKK and the Nazis have no good purpose on this earth. They never had a good purpose. They never will have a purpose. So the fact that those organizations are still around, it cracks me up. I don't get it. Black people, you know, you just need to accept the fact that slavery happened. You need to forgive and forget, man. You really do. I mean, this guy obviously is off his rocker, you know, bringing up all this bullshit about white people wanting to kill black people. Let me just say this. If white people really wanted black people dead, we would have done it by now. We would have done it years ago. But even so, even if it had happened, in which they obviously tried, it didn't work. And it's not going to work. And it's not going to work to exterminate one race off the planet just because you feel like for some reason you feel like you're a better race than white people. There is no such thing as a better race. There is no such thing as a dominant race. And let me just say, first of all, like I said earlier, if you kill white people, if you to this planet, how are black people going to further evolve themselves into this great nation that some black people are looking for? I don't know what they're looking for. They're obviously looking to take over everything. I mean, look at the Muslims. The Muslims piss me off. These black power motherfuckers, you know. And don't misunderstand what I'm saying. I'm just saying it's everybody's fault. It's not just white people's fault. It's not just black people's fault. We all of us contributed to the problems and contribute to problems in society, in race relations between blacks and whites and other ethnicities. It's not just white people's fault. It's not just black people's fault. It's everybody's fault. We all got fucking problems. So, if I was to say, would exterminating white people off the face of the planet really, really help the growth of the black race? No.